jump on the bandwagon.
I know, I do too.
I always regret it when I don't, and then I'm like, that was smart of me. That was really smart of me to not do that.
To not do it, because I never win.
Yeah, there's no shot for me.
Lace, look at that moon.
Isn't it beautiful? That's the live scene. Woo. This is the scene from Jim Gardner. Check out that. I'm gonna get the shot. That is from Bob Mills Sky News 9, and that is Jim Gardner up with the new helicopter. Look at the clarity of the moon. This was yesterday as it was rising. It was beautiful in the evening, completely full. It's stunning. Look at all the craters. You can almost see the American flag if you look closely. That's what my dad used to always tell me anyway. And I'm like, oh yeah, I see it. There it is. All right, let's go back down to the live shot. Right now it is setting on the western horizon. That's our Lucky Star Skycam network live from Guthrie. It is beautiful. Don't be too distracted by it as you're driving this morning though, but take a peek. 77 degrees, south winds are 5 to 10 miles per hour. The heat index, not a huge factor at Will Rogers, but the heat index is a factor across the state today. Dew points are in the 70s, and by this afternoon, we will have heat indices close to 115. Here's where we are across the region right now in the 70s, and it's where we headed. Well, this is just on average. This is climate data here over the 12 months of the year. You'll notice where we're pegging the meter, July and August. Our average monthly temperature is the hottest in July, early August, and then it starts to taper on off. And of course, by the time we get to October, more comfortable, and then turns flat cold by our winter months. But we are in the thick of things, and currently we're in the 70s. For your out the door forecast, sunny skies and 103 once again today. Sick of talking about the triple digits. Are you sick of hearing about them? There is some relief. There's a cold front headed our way. It's kind of rare for August to get a true cold front, but it does try to move in by your weekend. This morning, storm chances up to the north, more flash flood warnings. We've been talking about how the storms just train around the heat dome, and the heat dome is over Oklahoma, just blocks those storms from making it here. We've had an outflow boundary come through Kansas, try to make it into northwest Oklahoma. There's a chance for a few sprinkles in the panhandle and the northwest through the next few hours through mid-morning, but chances are very slim. We're in the 80s, stepping out to 87 for a heat index in Guthrie, 85 in Jones, 86 in Midwest City. Here are the temps, 70s and 80s. It's significantly warmer by about 5 degrees in many locations than this time yesterday morning, and highs today very similar to yesterday. A few locations could be hotter than yesterday. 100 for most of the state. If your air temp doesn't get there, your heat index will. Water vapor imagery, always looking at the big pattern. And sometimes we got a big trough coming in out of the west or a storm system headed our way. You'll notice all we're seeing is just flow around the heat dome. And with the heat dome being over Oklahoma, our chances of rain are just not there. And they haven't been there the past 7 days. That's the rain and the tracks across the country. You'll notice Missouri's been one of the hardest hit with round after round of storm complexes, with some areas getting 7 inches to a foot of rain in the last 7 days. Not here. We sure do need it though. Some of the cloud cover would at least help, but the heat dome, it weakens. Watch where it goes. It pushes down to the south and it starts to loosen its grip, allowing for storms to ride in the northwest flow. Cold front arrives on Sunday. Sunday's not as hot as Saturday. Monday, you will feel the cooling effects of that front. North winds, some cloud cover, a chance for rain and storms, and now we're seeing the yellows on the map, the oranges on the map. That extreme heat stays down to the southwest for most of next week. Next week is cooler than this week. This week will probably go down as the hottest week of the year, and we're just in the middle of it. So mid-upper 70s, low 80s overnight tonight. Chance of rain in the panhandle and the northwest again for your Thursday morning. Thursday afternoon, 103, 104, 107, depending on your location, with a chance of rain into Friday morning in the panhandle and the northwest. Friday afternoon, triple digits, may not be quite as hot, a degree or two. You're not really gonna be able to tell the difference though. Still very hot into your Saturday, and then we get cooler. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it's still summertime. It's not going to feel chilly by any means, but man, there is relief, and rain chances go up as well. That's the first day of school, 9 days away for Oklahoma City Public Schools. And we're back right after this.